Hey y'all, it's your girl EarthangelSunshine, and I'm here this afternoon with a message because Spirit said you need to hear this. And whatever it is you need to hear, you can find that right here on my TikTok and my YouTube. Anybody that would like to donate to me, my PayPal link is inside the bio box. You could just click on it. I also have Cash App. Both names are Earth Angel Sunshine. Whatever you donate goes towards Healing Hands of Heaven and the content that I put out. So, once again, if you would like to donate, my PayPal and Cash App is the same name, Earth Angel Sunshine. So today's channel message that I'm tapping in today is generational wounds. Everybody come from a family that has a generational wound attached to them or some type of generational curse. You have people that have the Jezebel entity connected to their family. You have people who have the jealousy entity connected to their family. There's a lot of different entities that could be connected to your family bloodline that you have no idea about. But today we're going to jump into the jealousy wound that runs through a family. Now, growing up where I come from, my mother didn't raise me to be in competition with people. And growing up, I didn't see no competition. It was no competition to me. I don't like to compete with people because I like a competition. You feel me? And I'm very grateful that my mother didn't raise me in a way where I had to be competitive with people. Like where I come from is who got the newest sneaker, or who got the newest this, or who got the newest that. It's always some type of competition. And you know, growing up, I didn't really compete with people. I just like to do what I do, dress how I dress, and just be myself. But as I got older, I started realizing that the people that was around me, surrounded by me, which was family, was in competition with me. And I couldn't understand it because I'm looking at it one way, but they looking at it as competition. And you know, when it's your family, you're not really looking to see your family treat you as competition. But if you have the generational curse of jealousy in your bloodline, then you can expect your family to look at you sideways, or you know, them try to knock you down or keep you from moving. Because 9 out of 10 is never a stranger that tries to knock you down. It be your family. And sometimes it may come more confusing to you, like, you know, that's my cousin. Why my cousin looking at me like that? Or, you know, that's my aunt. Why my aunt looking at me like that? And it really has nothing to do with neither one of y'all. But with the fact that you have this jealousy entity that's connected to your family's bloodline. So today I'm jumping into the generational curse of jealousy. I remember me and my cousin was pregnant at the same time. And when I found out that she was pregnant around the same time as me, I was excited because to me, I'm looking at it like, okay, we going to be pregnant together. We can have our kids together. Our kids going to grow up together. Mommy. This is how I'm seeing it. Go get the juice from the refrigerator. This is how I'm seeing it. But the feeling that I was getting from my cousin during our pregnancies wasn't the same. The whole time I'm thinking on the light side of us being pregnant together, she looking at it as competition. This is how she's seeing it as competition. And pregnancy shouldn't be a competition. This when I started really waking up to the fact that my family is some jealous ass people. They jealous and they like to compete. And I'm not into that. Just because I come from y'all don't mean I gotta you know, participate in that kind of energy. And I didn't even know that my cousin was in competition with me until a friend came and told me. It was a stroller that I wanted to get for my son. A Jeremy Scott stroller. Go put this juice back. Okay. I wanted to get him a Jeremy Scott stroller. Why? Because when I was 16, I had my first son. My mother helped me buy that stroller. So when I had my second son, I wanted to buy my son the best stroller. Not because I wanted to show off that I got money or show off that I could get the stroller. It really was more of me getting the stroller because I was happy I was buying my son a stroller. I didn't have to ask nobody for no money or none of that. I was able to get the stroller on my own. And if you look up the Jeremy Scott stroller, it's really a nice ass stroller. And it's over $1,000, but like I said, it wasn't about like showing off the fact that I could buy the stroller. It was more of me feeling accomplished that I could buy my son a stroller without asking nobody to get it for me. That's how I was looking at it. But my cousin, on the other hand, she decided that she wanted to try to get the same stroller as me. And the only reason why I knew this is because she told this to somebody that I was cool with. And they came back and let me know, girl, you know so-and-so and so trying to get the same stroller as you or whatever. To me, I'm looking at it like, okay, we're going to have the same stroller. But to her, it was like, I could get the same thing you got. Like, looking at it more as, you think you better than me. But in all honesty, I didn't think anything. I was just thinking that I just spent my hard-earned money that I worked hard for, because I got a job, on the stroller that I really wanted to get for my child. I didn't have to go out there and, excuse my language, fuck for it. I ain't had to go out there and suck for it. I went to work. I saved my money up from the moment I found out I was pregnant to get the stroller. You feel me? And I went to work every day to make sure I got that damn stroller because I really wanted the stroller. But to them, it was a competition. But when the kids was born, my cousin ended up not getting the stroller anyway. Why? Because her intentions was wrong. Her intentions was competition. Her intentions was jealousy. Her intentions was, oh, her son gonna have this stroller, so I gotta get this stroller too. No. And that's what I grew up around all my life. Like, if I got something, somebody else had to want to get it. Or, you know, if I was dating somebody else wanted to try to date them too. This is what you call the generational hex of jealousy. Jealousy is admiration of love and hate at the same time. And we know that because that's what Drake said. You hate me so much that you love me. You feel me? You hate me so much, but you can't really find a reason to hate me, you know? And people like that you don't need around you, because you'll be looking at something one way in the most positive way, and the person that you mixing or sharing your cups with or sharing your time with is looking at you as competition. And like I said, it's never strangers that you find that be jealous of you. It's always the people that you know, and that is family. So let's jump on into the reading, y'all, and let's see what it is that Spirit wants y'all to know when it comes down to this generational curse of jealousy. You feel me? First, I want to get, before I jump into the columns that I created, what the collective needs to know about this generational curse, the advice towards this generational curse, and the outcome towards it. But before I get into that, I want to get into what is jealousy. What is jealousy? Where do it come from? Why do people get jealous of people? So, Guardian Angel, can you give me more on why? Thank you. Give me more. Why do people become jealous of people? So in the shadows, we got unknown territory, right? I know this all too well, so I'm about to break this down to y'all. I said, what is it that the people need to know about jealousy? Because, see, you got to know what jealousy is first. Hey, whoever that is that say, hey, I'm fine. First, you got to know what jealousy is. Jealousy is, look, the first, in the shadows, this card say unknown territory. You are exactly where you need to be. So in my head, this is you, collective. You on your way down your merry little way on your road or whatever. It might be cold outside or blah, 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 whatever. But you being guided. You somebody that is being guided along your journey. You feel me? Not just you, but me and others that people become jealous of. And because people don't have these guides or this wisdom or this knowledge that you have, they become jealous. Because, see, their journey is filled with turmoil and they got to go through hardships. But when it comes down to you, you're not going through hardships and turmoils. And even if you are, you know how to handle it. So jealousy really comes from a person that's upset with the way you're maneuvering down your journey. You feel me? And instead of the person going to heal that or going to fix things about themselves so they could get on their own path. They rather be jealous of the path that you on. You feel me? And this generational wound or curse could have happened many lifetimes ago, way before you was even thought of. But somehow, some way, it still trickled down in your bloodline. So you may be looking at somebody like, yeah, this is my cuz, but your cuz looking at you like you competition. Why? Because your journey seems more easier than theirs. And I'm here to tell you, ain't nobody journey easy. People look at me and they think my life's so easy. They think I just got it all made out and all the answers is like, no, I don't. I go through stuff the same way people go through. It's just that I got guidance as I'm going through this life thing. And people may become jealous of that. People may become jealous of you because of that. But that's their own insecurities. I said, what is jealousy? People get jealous of you when they realize you can overcome obstacles that they can't come over. Instead of them asking you for help or asking you how you did it or what it is exactly that they need to do, they rather get jealous of you. They start side-eyeing you. They start spreading rumors about you. They start making you into competition. You be in competition. You know how many times I was in competition with people I didn't even know I was in competition. And I still was killing it. When I found out I was in competition, this is why I don't really do competition. Because it's like, and this could be you too, collective. It ain't no competition when it comes to me. I don't want to be like you. And I know you can't be me. God made me personally the way he made me. And he made you personally the way he made you. So I don't have no reason to be jealous of you. Or jealous of the way you getting down your path. Or jealous of the way that, you know, you write your story from the way I write my story. We all have different stories. So you turning your eye up at me ain't doing nothing to me. But you turning your eye up at me is blocking you from getting where you need to be at. And this is why people be jealous of you. I'm looking at this card here. I forgot the person who put their sword. Was it Merlin pulled the sword out? Y'all know the story. Listen, the man that put this sword in the rock, he put it there. He let them know only the strongest going to be able to pull this out. Only the strongest is going to be able to pull this sword out this rock. You could be somebody that gives the energy of the strongest. You could be somebody that if you walk up to this same rock with this sword in it, others may try to pull it out. But you ain't going to have a hard time pulling it out. Why? Because you somebody that's guided. Swords is all about thoughts. Swords is all about a state of mind. Swords is all about being guided. So I feel like you somebody that have the gift of intuition. And because of this, you may not go around saying, oh, I got intuition, or, you know, because a lot of people don't like to speak on that. People start calling you crazy and this, that, and the third and the fourth. I had I work with kids. The gym teacher that I work with, he said, you know, because my last name is Miss Johnson. He was like, Miss Johnson, you know, you shouldn't be talking about certain stuff around. He very spiritual, but he hide his spirituality. And I'm not saying he hide his spirituality because he's scared. It's just he hide his spirituality because he don't want nobody trying to judge him. But I let him know, my path on this earth is not to hide my gifts. I cannot hide my gifts because there's people out there in the world that's already hiding their gifts. So once they see one person coming out, they gonna come out too. It's like a domino effect. So you may hide your gifts. You may hide the fact that you have dreams. You may hide the fact that you being guided by your intuition down the road that you leave. But I can't hide that because I gotta show the world this light so they can tap into theirs. And growing up, I always showed my light. I always overcame obstacles. I always found the way out of stuff. And people was looking at me, and I didn't even realize this till I turned about 30 years old. I'm about to be 33 this year. I didn't realize till about the age of 30 that these people didn't like me. And I couldn't figure out why. I'm like, why these people don't, my family really, I'm like, why these people don't like me, you know? I ain't do nothing to this person. I'm mad nice to this person. Not realizing that these people was jealous of me the whole goddamn time. Ain't nobody invested in my businesses I'm creating, my own family. I'm writing books. Ain't nobody really buying the books. The strangers is buying my book. You heard? I got people on TikTok. The TikTok people showing me more love than my family. You heard? That's why I love my fans on TikTok. I love my followers. And when I say I love y'all, I really mean that, because I know what it's like to be going after something and then have people standing around you and they see the light you carry, but they try to dim it because they jealous. And it was hard for me to accept the fact that certain people was jealous of me. You know, I didn't have knowledge yet that this jealousy trait was something that was implanted in my bloodline. I didn't know that yet, because I wasn't raised to be in competition with people or jealous of people. I was raised to overcome obstacles. When I fell down, my mother said, "Get back up." When I felt like I couldn't move no more, I heard a voice in my head saying, "Shaniqua, get back up." You know, I don't know what voices they was hearing, but the voices that be speaking to me and you, collective, is what's helping us overcome these obstacles. And because you overcoming obstacles as much as you overcoming them, your family is becoming jealous, because they looking at you like, why her and not me? Why she get to go? I thought we got the same last name. Yeah, we got the same last name, but we both coming from a different game. You feel me? So people get jealous because they don't like how you overcome stuff. You overcome it too easily. You know? And they jealous because you're not afraid to step out and start again. You're not afraid of the unknown. You're not afraid what could go wrong. You want to know why you're not afraid, collective? Because you got the gift of intuition. You're being guided. They're not being guided. So because they're not being guided the same way the same way you're being guided, that's when the jealousy come in. Oh, who she thinks she is. I had somebody tell me, "Who you think you are, God?" I was like, what the hell, where that came from? Yo, people be saying stuff to me and they be straight up showing that they jealous, but it's like, damn, you too, you jealous too? I never said I was God. I never said I was God. You said that. You think that. You feel me? Maybe you need to go within and fix that up, because I never said I was God. I never said I knew more than God. Where else would I be getting this information from? God. I didn't say I was God. I said God was leading me. I said God was showing me. And just because I'm moving the way God moved, now you saying I'm God. But I ain't never say that. I'm just doing what I'm told to do. And people could be jealous of you because of that. Because you do what your heart tell you to do. You do what your mind tell you to do. Like I said, this sword is here so you could be somebody that get a lot of downloads. I remember when I realized that I was getting downloads. It was last summer. A voice told me in my head, I always heard a voice speaking to me growing up. But as I got older and I started becoming more awakened to who I was, I started hearing more than one voice. So then I started to become confused. Because I'm like, wait a minute, this voice said one thing, but this voice saying another. And it took me a while to realize, to distinguish between the voices that I was hearing, because I'm a medium. I didn't even know I was a medium until I hit the age, till I got in my 30s. I didn't know these things about myself. I just was doing what I was doing. I didn't know it was an actual gift. I didn't know it was an actual light that I was carrying that my family seen in me the whole time. You heard? I didn't know. So when these voices started coming, different voices and different accents, and I'm like, what the hell going on there? God showed me how to distinguish between his voice, my guardian angel voice, somebody that's projecting energy on me. If I'm doing a reading for somebody who loved one passed on, I had to learn how to distinguish between the voices. And if you don't know how to distinguish the good voice from the bad voice, people being jealous of you will drive you right off your damn path, because you will be like, wait, I didn't know so-and-so didn't like me. I used to be around people and they didn't like me, but they was in my face smiling and all of this shit. You heard? I don't mean to curse y'all, but these are the aspects of jealousy running in the bloodline. You may meet somebody that's so jealous they try to hurt you. You heard? That's that demonic entity that's riding in their bloodline. Now I'm here to tell y'all, excuse me, I'm here to tell y'all that was confirmation. I'm here to let y'all know that jealousy entity can be drove away. Because see, I'm not a jealous person, but for some reason I kept attracting jealous ass people. You know? But for some reason I kept attracting jealous ass people. You know? Yes, I'm not a jealous person. But like I said, when that jealousy entity is in your blood, see, you may not know it's there. But it's in there. Just because you're not jealous don't mean that curse is not in your bloodstream. But it's up to you to be like, I ain't into that, you know. I ain't never got to be jealous of so and so and so. But just because you're not a jealous person don't mean that streak is not in you. You feel me? That's why it's very crucial you heal. Because if you don't heal certain stuff, and if you don't know too much about your bloodline, these things will come in your life even if you're not putting it out, because it's in your DNA. It's inside your DNA for this to be attracted to you. So, like I said, I wasn't a jealous person growing up. But growing up, it was a lot of jealous people around me. And even when I moved from where I was living at, where my family was at, I still was attracting jealous people around me. And I couldn't understand why. But that's because I was somebody that was overcoming obstacles that they would have went in the corner and crawled up and cried about. Who said? He said, they want to dim my light. Let's play. Let's find out. Right. People will try to dim your light. They will try to dim your light because you know how to overcome obstacles. Because you're not afraid to walk into unknown territories. Because you're not afraid to start again and again and again and again. While they still sitting in the corner worrying about something that happened 20 years ago. You done overcame that 15 times. Now you on to something else. And instead of the people around you asking you how did you do this? You know? How can you help me do this? They become jealous and try to tear you down. So let's jump on into the reading. I wanted to give y'all a more in-depth tune of what jealousy is. Jealousy is admiration of love and hate at the same time. They want to be like you, but they just don't know how to get like you. But let me tell you something. When you blessed with the gift of intuition, discernment, and certain gifts and talent that God bless you with, they had never understand it. And the reason why they not where you at is because of the jealousy that they hold in their heart. God don't work with jealous people. He don't work with them. God is not a... Well, let me tell you something. I don't know about that. God is a jealous God. You know, when it comes down to his children. But y'all know what I mean. Ain't nobody moving out of jealousy out here. That's the tactic of the enemy. So let's jump on into this, y'all. And let's see what it is that Spirit wants y'all to know. So what is it that the collective needs to know when it comes down to jealousy that runs through their bloodline? What is it that the collective needs to know, Spirit? Okay. I made these cards, y'all. These was my first cards I made 3 years ago when I started doing my TikTok channel. I made these cards. So these like my first cards that I made. So let me lay the cards out. I'm not going to take all these cards. I'm going to take like 4. All right. I said, what is it that the collective need to know when it comes down to this entity of jealousy that's running in their bloodline? In the shadows, the cards say it's already yours. Claim it. In other words, you don't see no competition, collective. You don't see if Fifi got it, BB or TT. What you see is that you already got it. Whether you got it or not. In your mind, you got it. All you got to do is work towards getting it. You feel me? So that's why when it comes down to this jealousy, Spirit say, you don't got to worry about people being jealous of you. You don't got to worry about people trying to stop you. You don't got to worry about people trying to dim your light. Because whatever it is that you want, it's already yours. That's why they jealous. Even if you don't have the physical proof in your hand. Even if you don't have what it is physically yet. Spiritually, you know whatever this is that you want, you got it. So it don't matter if your uncle jealous, your mama jealous, your auntie jealous, your siblings jealous. It don't matter what nobody doing behind the background. God already said whatever this is that you want is yours. No jealous ass motherfucker can't take it from you. I'm sorry for cursing, y'all, but it's the truth. They can't take it. Confirmation with them sirens going on out there. They can't take what God already said is yours. If you went to God, let me give it to y'all like this. You went to God and said, listen, God, you got on your hands and knees and pray. And you said, God, listen, I want to graduate by so and so and so time. And God was like, all right, this is what you got to do. You got to know that that degree, sorry y'all, that degree is already yours. You ain't get there yet. You ain't started yet. But your energy better be coming like you already know that that degree is yours. And I feel like this is what Spirit wants you to know. When it comes down what it is that you want, forget the jealous people around you. Forget that jealous streak that run through your family. It ran through them, but it stopped when it came to you. Because you know that whatever it is that you want, you can have. It's already yours. The only thing you got to do is claim it. Why? Because you already sat down and put that out in the universe. Listen, this is what I want. So you got to know, once you tell God that you want something, here come the devil. He coming. He's coming. I want y'all to know the truth about this. The moment you tell God what it is that you want, them demons is coming, especially the DNA, especially the demons that's in your DNA. Oh, they coming for you because they looking at you like, oh, who the hell you think you is coming trying to break a generational curse off this family? I've been running in this family for centuries. And here come your little ass being born talking about something. It's already mine. I feel like Spirit is, you could be somebody that's very driven. You heard? Keep that energy. Don't let these hating ass people around you suck the life out of you and suck the light out of you. You keep moving, whoever you are. Don't let this jealousy in your family, your friends, or wherever it's happening at. Don't allow it to stop you from getting what it is that you want and you know you deserve and you ask God for, and He bringing it in your life. Only thing you got to do is get up and go get it. So the first card we got here is meditation. Spending time with yourself. Inner child work. A lot of people be jealous because they didn't have the childhood that they wanted. Go sit down. They didn't have the childhood that they wanted. Their mother didn't love them the way your mother loved you. Their father wasn't around, but your father wasn't around. Things about your life may differ from this person's life or whomever it is that's jealous of you and your family. You know? But what they need to do is start spending time with themselves, because that's what you've been doing. You somebody that spend a lot of time with yourself. You somebody that work on yourself a lot. You feel me? So you don't have these thoughts and these feelings that's blocking you from getting to where it is that you need. Like the people that's around you. These people don't know how to meditate. They don't know how to spend time with themselves because they don't want to face their inner demons. You feel me? They don't want to face the fact that their mom used to leave them in the house. They don't want to face the fact that the boy that they gave their virginity to don't love them no more. But you still with the person that took your virginity. You feel me? I'm just giving y'all examples of what I mean. These people need to do inner child work. So do not allow nobody to come in your life and have you sitting there meditating on what the hell it is that you did wrong for them to be treating you like this. No, what you need to look at it as, oh, this person need to heal. Oh, they need inner child work. Oh, their parents wasn't around. You know, don't be jealous of my life because my mother was there. Don't be jealous of me because my father gave me hugs and kisses. Don't be jealous because God put me in this. We got two different stories. Our stories is different. Our roads is different. And just because it's different, don't mean you got to project that jealousy onto me. Or make me feel like I can't do something because you're jealous. Because this is what people do. When I was getting the stroller, they was like, oh, why you spending all that money on this stroller? Baby, it's not about the money. It's not about that. It was more about the fact that I was excited that I was able to get my own damn stroller. So why not get the best of the best? I got a job. I worked hard. I saved my money up for the stroller. I ain't asked nobody for nothing. I felt good to be able to do that. So while I'm looking at it as I'm accomplishing something for myself, other people looking at it like I'm trying to be stuck up or I'm acting rich. I ain't acting rich because I couldn't even afford to buy my first son his stroller. I was a little ass girl. My mother had to buy the stroller. So as a reward to myself, I said, when I have my second child, I should have a job and I should be able to get my own stroller for my baby. I'm looking at it like that. But you got people around me jealous. Oh, she went and bought that expensive stroller? No, baby, you looking at it all wrong. You know? But you know what? I'm not even going to let your opinions stop me from buying this stroller that I want to get my son, because I see you don't know how to spend time with yourself. You must have didn't have no inner child work, because I don't even understand why you worried about a stroller that I'm buying for a baby. An innocent baby. So Spirit is saying, when these people try to come at you with these jealous ways and they jealous rumors or whatever, meditate on it. Okay, I see. You mad. I'm not going to get mad that you mad. And I'm not going to get mad that I ain't see you was mad. Thank you for showing me that. Well, my cousin did that to me, and this was one of my close cousins. You heard? This was a close cousin of mine. I would have never in a million, I'm telling y'all. When this girl came back and told me what they told me about this cousin, I couldn't believe it. I'm like, not my cousin. That's my favorite, one of my favorite cousins. You sure they said that? And now, I didn't automatically believe what the person told me. I sat back my whole pregnancy and watched how this cousin was moving, how they was acting, little slick shit they were saying on Facebook. I watched all of that. And I ain't say nothing. I still went to the baby shower and all of that shit. Because I'm not jealous. I wish you the best. Even though I know you really in secret competition with me, I'ma still show you love. Because I don't got jealousy in me. But what my little ass should have did, that was a couple of years ago. My son 5 years old now. I should have just left that girl alone right there. I ended up cutting my cousin. No, I don't deal with her no more now. At all. I would never deal with none of them no more. But because I wasn't as awoken as I am now, I still was being nice. Not even realizing I was being nice because this was my family. This is what I mean about family. I was being nice. And that entity, that jealousy entity, they know, oh, she's still going to be nice because that's her cousin. So we going to find a way to get her ass again. No. When somebody show you their true colors, whether it's your cousin, your uncle, or your auntie, accept it and move the hell out their way. Because jealousy is dangerous. It's a dangerous ass entity. Jealousy. I was watching Charm. I love Charm. And Cole, before he really got serious with Phoebe, the source was trying to send people out to kill the charm ones because they were just bodying all the demons. You heard? They was killing all the demons. And, you know, Cole ended up falling in love with Phoebe. So he had to get another demon to come and try to kill the charm ones. And I think he was the entity of war or something. And Cole asked him what he could do. And he said, well, you know, I cause wars. I cause fights. And I was just looking at it like, you know, even though it's a show, I was like, you know, TV tell us a lot in codes. And my intuition was like, pay attention to that. And I'm looking at it like, yo, this shit is real. Like, people could really conjure up certain dark spirits and send it out to you, all because they trying to mess your shit up. But we know the charm ones beat that entity. You heard? The charm ones is some powerful girls. You feel me? But my reason to telling you this is that whatever generational hex or curse this is on your family about jealousy, when that spirit see you trying to move forward and you not doing what the rest of the family did, they gonna use your family to attack you. And when you try to run away from your family, they gonna bring, the next thing you know, your friends. You gonna be like, damn, my family was jealous of me. Now my friends jealous of me. No, you gotta realize who you got around you. You somebody that when you say you want something, you go out there and get it. And that's been me all my life. As soon as I say I want something, I'm going to get it. I don't care how hard I got to work for it. I don't care what it is that I ain't doing nothing that's going to disrespect my self-integrity for it. But I'm going to get whatever it is that my heart is saying it wants. I'm going to get it. And you got people that's going to come around you and see that drive in you and try to snuff that light out. You heard? But Spirit is saying, don't worry about it. Meditate on it and realize that that's just projected energy. So give me more on meditation. I feel like you somebody, like when you want something, you meditate on it and you really find every way that you can to get what this is. Don't allow people that's around you that's not where you are in life, or they upset because you got it faster, or you... Listen, I'm telling you, when I got married, everybody started getting married. I ain't never seen it before. I'm like, these people wasn't even getting married. Soon as I got married, people started getting engaged in my family. I ain't say nothing, no, I'm just sitting back watching like, damn. Marriage is not for a look. Those same people that was acting like they getting married, they not even married now. And I've been with my husband for 7 years come September. Them same people, marriage is not even, it's not even what they thought it was going to be. They had the big ass weddings and engagement party. I ain't do none of that shit. I'm not having no big ass wedding and no engagement party. And you go out there and do something that's going to hurt. I'm not going to be looking stupid. At least I could just walk away without having egg on my face. You feel me? But because it was jealousy, oh, she found somebody that really loved her, I gotta have some. No. My destination is different from yours. Your destination collective is different from your family. And this entity or this spirit that's in your family, blocking your family off, is now trying to block you. And they doing it through jealousy. Jealousy. Give me more meditation, Spirit. So in the shadows, we have singer, voice. Look at this card here. This card say ear, breath. Like I said, you somebody, you could be a Libra, you could be a Gemini or Aquarius watching this, or you could have it in your chart. You somebody that speak your mind. You don't bite your tongue at all. You not somebody, so I feel like even if you notice people was like jealous of you or projected, you spoke up about it. You know? And people may have called you crazy or told you ain't know what you was talking about, because that's what people used to do to me. I used to call people out on their bullshit because I used to feel it. And then I had to give a clear audience, so I used to hear it too. Yeah, so-and-so don't like you. That's my cousin though. And I used to tell my intuition, I'm not even gonna hold y'all. That's my cousin though. What you talking about? And my guardian angel would be like, all right, that's your cousin, right? Next thing you know, my feelings hurt because my cousin done showed me something that I already knew. That could have been avoided if I just would have listened to my intuition. So like I said, I feel like you somebody that really meditate a lot. You're in your head a lot. You follow what it is that you hear. You follow what it is that you feel. Don't allow this person to project no energy onto you that's telling you that you can't. Or that's telling you that you'll never make it. Because this is what these jealous people do. They may not be saying it to you in the physical, but energetically, you could feel this motherfucker jealous of me. You heard? This is how a lot of people get picked off. This is how a lot of people get murdered. This is how a lot of things happen. Because we be knowing. That's how a lot of people get picked off. This is how a lot of people get murdered. This is how a lot of things happen. Because we be knowing. That people be in your face pretending. Whole time you know what it is that they feeling. And I really feel like collective, whoever is watching this has something to do with your family. Not a friend, not a lover, but your family, because that's really be the ones that be, you don't expect it to be your family, but it be their ass. They be the main ones hating on you. Because they don't want you to do better than them. They want to see you doing good, but not too better than them. You heard? The next card we got here is the Six of Wands, and I just said this. Success, it say success going to your head, thinking you know better than everyone, airhead, lack of confidence. This is how your family wants you to be. In the Six of Wands reverse. Not celebrating, not accomplishing what it is that you know you're supposed to have. This is why they sending out that jealous energy towards you. Talking about you behind your back and shit. Next thing you know, you realizing that things not going the way it's supposed to be going because your own mother's sending you negative energy. Yeah, this is real. Spirit said, these people are trying to stop you from being successful, but it's already yours. Nobody can take away what God gave to you or what God got planned for you. If you on a whole different path from your cousin, you on a whole different path from your sister. Nobody's path is the same. Unless you not breaking them generational curses. If you going through something and your cousin going through something and your cousin going through the same thing, that's a generational curse. And I feel like you could be somebody too that you do your own thing. You don't follow the crowd. You don't follow your family. You really do your own things. That's because you could be the black sheep of your family. And people think the black sheep is people that nobody don't care about them. No, the black sheep is somebody that's been casted out. Not only do they feel like the black sheep on the physical, but in the spirit, they feel like they don't fit in. They don't fit in. And collective, I'm here to let you know, when you feel like you don't fit in with your family, it's because you are more connected to your spiritual family. You have a spiritual family that's guiding you, protecting you, and showing you the way. And it's them that you need to start trusting, going within. And trusting because your I heard something before, like, is it soul family? Like, this is your family through DNA. But I feel like you have more of a connection to a soul family. This is why you able to overcome obstacles. This is why you able to maneuver down certain situations in life, because you have a soul family. You know, you may not see them, but they give you downloads, or they give you certain feelings, or, they send you certain signs. And this is why you so able to maneuver through these attacks that's coming to you through jealousy. But Spirit is saying, and even in the past, this stuff could have bothered you. Because at first I didn't understand why people didn't like me. But it was the light that I was carrying. The next card we got here is welcome back. With welcome back being here, I feel like you could be releasing these type of energies. Like being around certain people for a while. Nehemiah, sit down. Being around certain people for a while, their energy start rubbing off on you. That passion and drive you used to have, it disappears because the people that you're around are draining you. And I feel like you could have been around people that was draining you or making you feel like you wasn't yourself. That's because they don't want to see you be yourself. They don't want to see you go further than them. They don't want to see you have what it is that they know you can get. So Spirit is saying, what you need to know is that you don't got to worry about what's going on around you or what's being said around you or what energy is being projected against you. That ain't got nothing to do with you. That's the person. What you need to do is focus on yourself. You could be a Taurus. You could have Taurus in your chart. But Taurus stands for the Empress energy. And the Empress is somebody that's connected mind, body, and spirit. The Empress is somebody that could give birth to whatever it is that they put their mind to, whether you a man or a woman. You are a great manifester. And these people see that about you. And sometimes people be jealous of you. They don't even know why they jealous. They don't know why they jealous. But instead of looking within, they continue to try to compete with you low key. So you could be somebody that have people that's competing with you in a low key manner. But they a fool for doing that because you intuitive. So even if you don't say what you feel, you know what you feel. And you make moves from that. So the next slide is advice. What's the advice for the collective pertaining to this topic that we speaking on, Spirit? Look, we got unknown territory again. As you enter this unknown territory that you're about to walk through, let me tell you too. I used to be like, Dad, people always jealous of me. And it used to make me feel sad because it's like, damn, I ain't do nothing to nobody. But as I got older, I realized, who cares? Then when I hit my 30s and I'm in my purpose now and I'm doing exactly what it is that God sent me to do, I realized why people was always so jealous of me. I realized why people was always trying to stop me. They physical bodies was trying to stop me. But them entities that reside in our bloodline was trying to stop me too. Because it's like, who do you think you are trying to come in and break a generational curse? Who do you think you are not to be in competition with people or be jealous of people? So, and who do you think you are to enter an unknown territory and have faith that you're going to get whatever it is that you put your mind to? Who do you think you are? You feel me? So Spirit is saying when it comes down to your manifestations and things that you want to come to light, Open your heart up to joy and delight. Don't worry about the negative. Expect wonders to emerge, miracles. People probably looking at you like, how did she get that? She been through hell, she been through the storm, she been through the fire, but she still made it to get to what it is that she said she wanted. How did she do that? How did he or she do that? And then we have rejuvenate and reign. Clear the past and heal the present. Clear the past and heal the present. That's your advice to when it comes down to these jealous ass people that's around you and your family. Clear the past, heal the present. Once I clear y'all people out my life, the present gonna be beautiful. I ain't gotta worry about nobody hating on me. I ain't gotta worry about nobody trying to stop me. And if somebody do come in my life, if this type of emotion or feeling come back in my life, and I feel like somebody being jealous of me, or I feel like somebody low-key being jealous of me, I'm gonna know how to X them out. Because I did it already with my family. If I could do it with my family, then who the fuck do you think you are? So I feel like Spirit could be preparing you for where you're going in life. You may run into a lot of people that's jealous of your life. But the question is, are you going to be able to handle it? Are you going to know how to walk away? Are you going to know how to deal with it? Are you going to know how to make sure it don't bother you emotionally? You know? So let's get the outcome to this message. And I'm going to go ahead on and end the reading, you guys. So let's get an outcome to this reading. And then I'm going to get y'all a closing card and close the reading out. So what's the outcome for the reading, for the collective, when it comes down to these jealous family members? So in the shadows, we have sorcery, revolution, and we have essence and let go. Now, the color purple is standing out to me a lot. So your favorite color could be purple. But the color purple stands for the crown chakra, your download. You got to be careful who you have around you, because the downloads that you need to move forward, they won't come in if you got the wrong people around you, influencing you. So you have to let them go. The color purple stands for I'm a divine being. I'm enlightened. You know, I'm at peace. All is well. I feel like you somebody that want peace. You deserve peace, and you will have peace. But in order to get the peace that you know you deserve, you got to let go of these people from your past. And it's hard to let go of certain family members and, you know, people that we thought was for us, or people that we thought we was going to spend the rest of our life with. No, everybody can't sit at your table. And everybody can't try to get on your boat, because they'll mess around and try to act like the captain and sink the whole ship. You heard? So Spirit is saying, when it comes down to this jealous family member, find essence in letting them go. Find the beauty in letting them go, because the faster you let these people go is the more your downloads could come in more clearly. So let me get y'all a closing card. I truly hope y'all enjoyed the reading, and I'll definitely see you guys on the next one. My Cash App is EarthangelSunshine. My PayPal is EarthangelSunshine. If you want to donate, I would truly appreciate it. I do got kids. I do got rent to pay. And I do got a business that I'm trying to run. So let me get y'all a closing card, self-healing message. So in the shadows, we have holding hands. Now, when I see this card, if you look really at this card, you see this person holding this person's hand. This could be a grandmother. This could be somebody that, you know, you look at as a mother. If you look here too, the man is helping the person climb up the mountain. And if you look here too at the card, these two are giving each other a five, because they're about to cross the finish line. You are about to cross the finish line, collective. And the way to cross this finish line is to work with yourself. Work with your ancestors. Work with whoever it is that you believe in. Get on your hands and knees and start praying. Start talking to God more. Because see, God is the one that's going to help you maneuver through these things that's trying to stop you from where you're going. It say running kids. We got the number 7. This card makes me feel like it's speaking more on your inner child. Your inner child hasn't died. Even though people may have did these things to you or tried to throw you off your path, your inner child has never died. And I feel like once your inner child is still alive, you could be guided. Once you allow the the harsh realities of life to kill your innocence, you don't be able to get connected no more to those around you that's trying to guide you. And I feel like your inner child is alive and well, while others' inner child is dead and gone and need to be revived. You don't need to be around people like that. And then we have cold beer. You know how these fellas be, especially West Indians. They love a cold beer on a nice hot day. In other words, relax. Enjoy the weather. Enjoy your peace. And be careful who you allow on your ship. It don't matter if they're your family. You got to watch out for family too. You heard? I say amen. And I definitely see y'all on the next one. You heard? Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube. Comment, like, share. I answer back. I don't act hostile. You heard?